Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Kardashians' momager had shocked fans by sharing some unedited snaps before suddenly posting some new, processed pics. Kris marked the end of Paris Fashion Week with a farewell appreciation post. The 67-year-old posed in a variety of spots in the City of Lights, showing off a glossy dark overcoat that gave the impression of being wrapped in a giant hefty bag. She accessorized with dark pantyhose, black shoes, and black sunglasses. Kris captioned the collection, "Paris is always a good idea." It seemed that Kris was using special filters to eliminate her wrinkles. That's what many fans believe Kris did, looking especially smooth in a close-up of her face. It was a drastic difference from earlier in the trip, when Kris showed off her real skin texture with wrinkles and dark circles in unedited photos. The momager was captured in her proper form while attending Victoria Beckham's show at Paris Fashion Week. She was snapped at the high-end event wearing a black dress, a black leather and fur-trimmed trench coat, and exquisite diamond jewelry with gemstones. The TV star was photographed mid-conversation with actress Eva Longoria, 48, allowing fans to see her real skin texture without filters or edits. Kris' wrinkles and dark circles were displayed in the candid picture, a far cry from her perfect appearance on social media. The Hulu star also posed for a straightforward shot, showing off her natural looks as a 67-year-old woman. The mother of six is rarely seen in photos without major filtering or editing. But last month, an unedited video from a Los Angeles party emerged of Kris looking almost entirely unrecognizable. The TV personality appeared in a new video from her daughter Kim Kardashian and granddaughter Northwest shared TikTok page. In the clip, the star and her family celebrated daughter Kourtney's fourth baby shower, this time for her and Travis Barker's unborn son. The compilation began with Kim posing outside her older sister's home, which was decorated to look like Disneyland. Banners with the words "Baby Barker" hung from the lamp posts, and there were large balloon bouquets to mimic Main Street in the theme park. An old-fashioned Disney sign with the same words was used as decor out by Kourtney's pool, and there were ice cream trucks and vendors holding sodas for guests. The soon-to-be mom of four even had pretzel carts and flower arrangements using the famous Disney characters. The Poosh founder utilized the old-fashioned Disney theme in her cake, which had Steamboat Mickey on the top and icing. North made sure to include a shot of her grandmother Kris, who attended the baby shower in a silky two-piece set. The matriarch sported a long-sleeved blue top and matching pants, white sneakers, and a Mickey hat. She held a mask in one hand as she spoke to someone across the lawn. Kris' face looked almost unrecognizable in the shot, as Kim and North left the video unedited. Later, Kim posed in the photo booth and for silly selfies with her daughter before the post closed out. The pair captioned their clip, "Happiest place on earth," with red heart emojis. But fans were appalled by Kris' appearance in the cheerful video, several taking to an online forum to discuss how different she looked than in her highly edited Instagram posts. "Guys, I screamed," one wrote, resharing the original post. "Jump scare. They must be super weird looking in person," a second claimed. "Jesus. They have truly gone past the point of no return," one slammed. While a third cried out, "Looks painful. Is her plastic face melting in the sun?" The Kardashian star, 67, displayed her real mane while leaving a private jet in Van Nuys Airport with her longtime partner, Corey Gamble. While still full-looking, Kris' hair appeared to be less voluminous than it is in her social media photos. The PR mogul wore an all-black outfit consisting of a catsuit teamed with a long cardigan, leather boots, and a leather tote. Corey, meanwhile, kept things casual in a khaki sweatshirt, black sweatpants, and a black bucket hat. The couple jetted back to Los Angeles after spending the week in Paris for the French capital's Fashion Week. Kris' critics were shocked at the appearance of her hair without filters in the untouched photos. One shared the snaps on Reddit and wrote, "Hair today, gone tomorrow." Another added, "She's losing hair faster than they are losing followers." A third posted, "It's thinning faster than my bank balance at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night." This isn't the first time Kris has shocked fans with her appearance in unedited photos and videos. The star's daughter, Khloe Kardashian, 39, posted a selection of clips of her on Snapchat over the weekend. In some of her September highlights, Khloe captured her mom as she exhibited wild behavior in a car while driving back home from a Beyoncé concert. The Kardashian matriarch sang and danced in the party limo, raising her head high and coincidentally showing off her nose. Kris' nose looked incredibly narrow in the clips, with her nostrils seeming to be no more than slits as she flung her head back. One critic of the family posted screenshots of the moment on an online thread, where another responded, "There's no way Kris can breathe out of her nose." Alongside her changing face, fans also theorized that Kris may have had some secret surgery on her figure after spotting a detail in a full-body pic. Kris was spotted in a skin-tight outfit as she walked down the street last year, and her rear end stood out from the rest of her body. One person prompted, "We need to talk about Kris BDL, and why is she hiding it nowadays?" In the comments section of a post, Reddit fans spouted a variety of responses, starting with absolute shock. "OMD, how have I never noticed?" One follower posted, "I guess I was respectfully not checking for her." "Do you think she did it so the others could claim genetics? Even Kylie," one person asked. "She took one for the team." But according to a plastic surgeon, the world-famous mom's anti-aging journeys could not be more different. Kris, 67, joined Meghan Markle's mom Doria Ragland, 66, at a star-studded event in Los Angeles on Saturday. Doria was photographed standing next to momager Kris at the swanky "This Is About Humanity" party, where Kim Kardashian, 42, was also on the guest list. The former yoga teacher, who maintains a low profile, wore a soft orange-yellow paisley dress and comfy flats. By contrast, Kris was decked out in an eye-catching white outfit and luxury accessories. A New York facial plastic surgeon highlighted differences in the way the two women appear to have been managing their looks. In an exclusive interview, Dr. Richard Wistreich told the U.S. Sun, "Doria looks like someone who has aged naturally. She does not look to have really done things to her face. Doria still looks really good." Based on this one photo, Doria may have had Botox on her forehead and in the frown area between her eyebrows. If Doria is doing baby Botox to the forehead and the brow, then that will not cost her more than a couple $100 each time. If you look at Kris next to Doria, you obviously know Kris has had several things done. You know that she has been manipulated. A facelift, brow lift, eye work, Botox, and filler over the last 15 years or so would have set Kris back around $275,000. The Kardashian grandma often shocks fans with her youthful looks. On August 2, a photo of Kris holding grandson Tatum, the youngest child of Khloe and Tristan Thompson, was uploaded to Snapchat. Critics took to Reddit and said they could not recognize her. "Is that Kris Jenner?" the originator asked in the post with the photo. One user said, "It looks like Khloe's IG face with Kris's hair." Westreach maintained Kris must work hard to maintain an expensive beauty routine. "The type of cosmetic work that Kris has can easily go into 6 figures, he said. "I would imagine her routine involves some fairly comprehensive upkeep. This would include Botox and a couple of syringes of filler in a year. There would be some resurfacing of the skin and probably some laser treatments." The facial plastic surgeon claimed the image of the Keeping Up with the Kardashian star, and Doria accentuated her fondness for nip and tucks. "If you look at two people who are the same age, and if one had a darker pigment, generally they would be smoother," he said. "Their skin would look less wrinkled. In this situation, there have obviously been some interventions. While it is possible Doria has done a tiny bit of Botox, she certainly is not the one who has had surgery. It does not look like she has had any eye surgery or facelifting surgery. Kris, meanwhile, has filler in her lips and has had the face or neck lift. I would not be surprised if she has had some eye work done. Her eyes look very smooth, so it is entirely possible that Kris has had a brow lift. Her eyes look remarkably good for a 60-plus-year-old person. Over the years, Jenner has been candid about going under the knife. She has only denied getting a nose job. In 2014, she spoke to botched surgeon Dr. Terry Dubrow on E's good work with RuPaul. Botox and fillers and laser treatments and things like that, she said of her go-to cosmetic treatments. Kris added, "I had a boob job in the 80s after 4 kids because gravity took over." In 2011, Kris also had a facelift done on QVT. Dr. Wistreich continued, "Kris does not look filler-facey or bizarre, but you can tell she's had work done. But somebody of that age looking like that, they had stuff done. If you are fine with that look, then Kris looks completely appropriate. I think it is a matter of perspective. It is Kris Jenner's chosen path. With Doria, when you start seeing yourself more in images, that can sometimes trigger some people to go in that direction. If Doria is starting to spend more time in the public eye, then I would not be surprised if she wound up doing a bit more too.